Welcome back, here we are again. So, I'm nearing 5,000 subscribers. I didn't actually think I would ever reach that, so thank you all for that. But I am planning to do something a bit different. I don't want to start spamming videos out anymore, as in gameplays on certain vehicles. What I want to do instead is make actual guides on the game itself. Of course, props, jets, top tiers are a bit different, so I will cover all of those separately. I'm not going to make a little blanket statement. Of course, on some things you can do that, like with aim, stuff like energy advantages with low tier jets and props. But you see what I'm going with this. I don't want to start making videos that are very specific anymore. I want to make these broader videos. I haven't seen anyone do this. I have been thinking about doing stuff like this since the start of my channel, but I always felt a bit inadequate because I started the YouTube channel when I had like 4,000 or 5,000 games, and I didn't really feel confident in my ability to pass on knowledge when I'm that inexperienced. But by now I've reached 13,000 games. A lot of people are confident in my ability, so I want to pass on the knowledge to you guys now. And I want to cover broader subjects and not just plain specific things, because a lot of people already do this. Everyone does this really. And don't get me wrong, I will still be doing this if people really struggle with certain planes, harder planes. And when I get games like the last video on the CL13B, where I got a really good Gary game, where I can actually like explain very broad subjects, and it's not just, look at me, I'm in the CL and I can outturn the Hunter. I want to do it a little different. I hope that after I get these guides out, that you guys will be able to make your own battle plan according to the performance of the plane. You see that this thing accelerates really well, you see that this thing outturns 50% of the planes, and you can see that you outrun 60% of the planes. And with that in mind, you have to make your own battle plan, your own strategy in that game. You can't just ask someone to show me how to fly this thing and I will do good every game. No, because every situation is different. And you have to start learning to think for yourself, which is one of the most important things in this game. Because if someone tells you you should turn fight the Hunter, when you turn fight the Hunter when you have also a CL on your 6, you're just still gonna die. So I want to cover those things. What you want to see is all up to you. If you want to see target prioritization, if you want to see handling 2v1s, if you want to see stuff like aiming. Aiming is a little bit more abstract, so I will cover that in the long run. But I kind of want to start very low, like tier 2, tier 3 kind of stuff. Work the way up the ladder and reach jets eventually. But there are things that apply to everything, like energy management. So let me know in the comments what you really want to see first. And again, I'm not gonna stop making videos on gameplays. I will be putting out a P51H video very soon, maybe even tomorrow. This is more of an update on what I'm planning on and what I want to convert to. And because the upcoming 2-3 months I will have very little time, it's probably gonna be still a bit of this, because I still have a lot of old footage that I don't need to play with. But it's all up to you. What do you want to learn? What do you want to see? And as well as a name for it. So I will be making it a series instead of a 2-hour video. I can easily miss things where you start spacing out because it takes so long. I don't want it to turn into a lecture. I want it to turn into something you enjoy, something that makes you like the game more. Because I know a lot of you are struggling with this game and trying to pick it up, and there's a very influx of new players which are just getting absolutely destroyed by the experienced ones. I see this every day, which it's a bit sad, because I want people to be able to enjoy this game. I want people to keep coming back. And I'm getting kind of bored of it as well, because these people are getting slapped around so hard that they quit, they never come back, or they start playing tanks. And I know this game can get really on your nerves sometimes, it gets on my nerves as well. And I know a lot of you people are gonna say, oh, this game is trash, don't make a video on it. But the people that are playing, the people that do enjoy this game, I want to be there for you. So let me know what you want to see, share this kind of stuff, get as many people in this comment section as you want. And I want to know if there's support for this, so I want to be sure that I will be investing my time right. Because what I don't want to end up happening is that I pour like hours and hours into these videos and that almost no one is going to want them. So please make sure to comment what you want to see, like the video if you like this idea, get people in here so I can get the broadest poll, so to speak, to get as many opinions in here as I can, so I cover the right subjects. And because my whole childhood was flying in planes, by the time I realized what I struggled with, I already learned it, but I didn't know what I was doing because I was 7 years old. So I'm very much disconnected to the guys that just started flying, because I don't know what I struggled with at the start. I wasn't aware that I struggled with something when I was 7. I was 7. I didn't know what I was doing, I was just having fun. And by the time I started trying to get better at this game, I already had such a basic understanding that I didn't have to learn the basics anymore. And the basics are very important. If you don't know the basics, you will never get the details right. So, there you have it. I might have sounded a bit cocky in there. Didn't mean to be there like that. But I want to get my point across, and the best way to get your point across is to be very direct, in my opinion. So, there we have it. As I just said, let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want this series to be called. And let me know if there's anything else. Maybe I can even do some replays where people send in replays and I can kind of judge what you're doing. But it's very hard, because the thing with the replay is, if you do the first thing different, the whole game will be different as well. I am going to need your help so that I can help you. So please let me. I will be wishing you all a very nice weekend, and I will see you very soon.